All right, so let's review a little bit about breath practice. Let's talk a little bit about like what breath body practice is. Yes, it is exercise, it is movement, it is working out, but we call it breath body practice because it can mean all of the things. Literally any person can do breath, any person who is breathing can do breath body practice because they can be conscious of their breath and their body while they're breathing. You know, like really literally anyone, even someone who can't move their bodies, they can do a breath body practice. So that's why we start with that. What we want to do is part of this habit is to move our bodies first thing in the morning. And we want to be able to do this in order to oxygenate our blood. So we're literally like getting more oxygen into our blood by breathing, and that wakes us up. So that's part of the reason that we feel more awake in the morning when we do move our bodies. So that's going to give us more energy. That's going to help us help our immune systems, because more oxygen we have, the more immunity we have to different bugs and things. It's going to help us to break up any toxins, any mucus that any like stray mucus that we have going on, especially as we come into spring. That's the mucus time of year. So that's going to break up in our like sinuses and maybe like down into our lungs and stuff. Of course, if you have like bronchitis or something, you don't want to be doing a really intense workout. But if you have some like congestion and stuff, it is great to do some movement to get that all flowing. Lots and lots and lots of benefits to movement and to different kinds of. So we want to have softening practices, which is like stretching and, you know, more mobility and that kind of thing. And so even like swimming can be a softening practice. Actually, swimming is an interesting one because it's like softening and also hardening and also cardio, which is kind of cool. But yoga is softening, and it can also be difficult, or it can be more easy and easeful. So there are lots of different ways that we can work out in the morning. What we want to be doing is 5 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes really gets us the most oxygenated, the most like ready for the day. But we are not about perfectionism here. We are about getting the habit in place. So if you want to start this habit and you're like, I don't work out in the morning, I never do, I'm gonna start with 2 minutes. We can do our 2-minute rule there. Something that we've done in the past. I've even done a 1-minute rule in the past, like when I'm traveling and I don't have as much control over my schedule. And, you know, I'm like with people and I prioritized my sleep. So I'm waking up at the same time as everyone else and we're going to go do this thing or whatever. I just do like jumping jacks, or my favorite thing is to do like 10 burpees. And then I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. So there are a lot of different ways to do that. So to move your body first thing in the morning is really the biggest key here. The other aspect of breath body practice is to move your body or breathe, be conscious of your breath at different points throughout the day. So intermittent movement is actually more effective than doing like one hour really intensive workout. That's been shown by modern science, is that it's more effective for all of the different health benefits that come with exercise, is to be moving throughout your day. So a lot of us are sitting, most of us sitting for school or for work, not all of us. And so if you're moving a lot more during your job, you're probably going to want to do more softening practices, or you know, you want to counterbalance whatever you're doing. So most of us are, if we're sitting down for a long time, we want to get up and move throughout the day. So, you know, if you're not doing that at all right now, you could set a timer a reminder in your phone to do that once in your day. Or maybe you are doing it a little bit, but you want to do it a little bit more, so you can set a timer or set a reminder for a couple times throughout your day. Don't do it too many times because you'll just start ignoring the reminder. That's a hint. um, and so setting a reminder in your phone is great, or setting a reminder on your computer or something like that, or habit stacking, like doing squats while you brush your teeth, or maybe while the kettle is going to heat up your water in the morning. Or I'm trying to think, maybe before you eat lunch, you go move your body for a little bit in whatever way that works for you. Maybe you do a couple laps around the office or one lap around the office. I know Todd used to do push-ups at the office. That might not be something that you want to do, but hey, it's an option. There are more options than we realize a lot of time.